everybody, it's this guy here for the Bitchin' Report. I've got another installment of Chemtrail Spotting. It is November 16th, 2007, and we're going to start over here on the East Coast and the Atlantic area for our friends over there. So we've got this mass right here. We've got this over here. Looks like a lot of yuck over there. Let's come over here, see what we find. So this right here is that cobwebby mess that we see so often when they chemtrail all day long. I'm not really sure what else to call it until it actually coalesces and creates the film that creates a chem cloud. So when you're looking at this stuff, how you can tell, you can see that this doesn't look very good. You could kind of see some striping in it from this level. And when you come down, you could see that what we have going on here is a checkered board sky. This is exactly what I was talking about when they over chemtrail right here. Most of you have seen this or have tried to ignore it where you live, but we can't do that anymore. Our oceans are dying, our forests are dying. Not all of it is due to us cutting trees down. A lot of it's overfishing. But the ocean's turning more acidic. Why are we not talking about that? Why are we not talking about the effects? What causes the acidity? Just some questions. This right here, kind of obvious that they've sprayed really heavy right here. And that spray is fanning out over to here. You could see exactly what's going on. Moisture right here, clouds. As this spray gets further along, what happens? No clouds, no moisture. Dissipates. Here's a cloud, here's a chemtrail, this blows over. Just like that. This is that feathering effect that you see sometimes. Try to do this on the quick here. So you can see more of that going on with this right here. These guys really could use some weather modification. These individuals get enormous amounts of rain during their rainy season. Just crazy stuff. Just crazy stuff. That looks a little out of place. And this is what happens. They started doing this several years ago, over pixelating or giving you a grainy view. One would think that they're trying to cover something up with this. You can see there's a spot where the moisture is decreasing right there. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, it's really cloudy over there. So I want to come back over here, show you, we still have this going on, and we still have this going on, but as we saw yesterday, the one going out into the ocean has been turned off. This right here, obviously that looks a little suspect, but it's not a full circle. This could actually be something, but you can tell there's no clouds right here. How could it be raining if there's no clouds? Right? Kind of silly. Down here, you can see more feathering. Let's scroll down. You know, why? If they're controlling the weather, why do we have such extreme weather? Why do we have major droughts, then horrible floods? Why do some areas get no rain? Why do other areas get far too much rain? If we can control the weather, if they have the capability of doing this, and they do, we did it in Vietnam. Well, we started it in Vietnam. Actually, the programs kind of go back further than that, but that's not what this is about right now. So we know that they can do it. Why don't they put out fires? You know, here on the West Coast, we just had Santa Rosa catch on fire, burn for days, for a while. In fact, if it's out, it just got put out not too long ago. Why couldn't they have made it rain? Put the fire out. If you can do it for good. Why why manipulate it to the point where you've got extreme weather? I'd like to see what the rest of this looks like over here, but there's always a split like this somewheres. Why not do it? Why not do it for the good? You know, we've got a lot of areas where there's no rain. People got to walk a long ways to get to a spigot, fill up their gas jug full of water. That's a horrible. That would be a horrible life. We live in a very, very convenient time. You could see this all right here. Wow. So we'll pull back. Oh my gosh, this is already getting long. So let's look over here on the West Coast. We'll wrap this up. Yeah, that's chemtrailed. Right there. If this is flowing this way, there should be nothing going across. You know, that just makes sense. The wind's not blowing in a checkerboard. The wind flows in the same direction. So what would cause this stringiness of this cloud, right? And it's uniform. Look. Bzzz. That is just gross. That is just gross. Get back out here. Come up here to the rainy neck of the woods. See, this right here stands out. How could that be such a straight line? So we got some yuck coming at us over here in the northwest. Again. Let's see what happens. All right, we'll leave it right there. Another 10-minute video on finding chemtrails. This is useful to you guys, and you're actually getting something out of it. For the Bitchin' Report, I'm this guy here, bringing you the information you need to be an informed human being.